Hey guys, welcome back to another 100 savings video. So my name is Jeanette, and the reason why I cashed up is to save for 1 month of expenses. So in today's video, there is a lot to cover because I didn't do a Tuesday. Well, I did do a video on Tuesday, but that was Colorful Dollar. That was supposed to be Monday. So in today's video, we are going to do our monthlies. We're going to do Christmas. We're going to do our 100 savings, and we're going to do all of our scratch and save binders. So let's get into this. There's a lot to cover. Happy Thursday once again, and let's get started. All right, boom. So the first thing we're going to start with is our 100 savings challenge binder, right? So here it goes right here, and I allowed it $20 for this. Let me just move this back. It's just for aesthetic reasons. If you know, you know, right? So how's everybody doing? Hopefully you guys are enjoying your week so far. Today is the last day of school for the kids, so they will be home for a whole week. And I'm excited about that because I don't have to drop them off. I don't got to pick them up. I ain't got to do all that jazz. So I'm like in a really good mood today. And as far as orders, I'm just pushing through orders, working through them, 100 savings, still pumping. And yeah. All right. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. $20. And you guys did show out for that duck challenge. Like, it's doing really good, and I'm excited. And I'm excited that you guys are excited about that binder. I am excited about that binder. So I made that for it's not a binder. You don't get the binder, but you get the challenge. I'm excited to see how the competition is gonna go. I'm excited. But we here. All right, boom. So I got my Missy cards. Let me move this over. Right, I got my Missy cards right here. Right, shout out to Missy. Also, I wanted to show you guys really quickly. She did make this challenge, tag your it, and I will be doing this. This is her group play for her channel. I will be doing this on Saturday Night Live. It's super cute. So go over to her Ko-Fi. It comes with a couple of things in there, and we will do this on Saturday Night Live. I'm excited about that one. Also, another group play is going to be from Budget and Chaos, Madi. And this is her loteria lovies, right? So I did print this out. So we're going to do this today because she does go live. Hopefully this video is up before her live or after her live, but we definitely going to play that today. All right, boom. We got our $20. We need our cards right here. We need our dice. We need our calculator. Boom, 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 boom. Right? Our money is set up the way it's supposed to be. And we need our spinner. Girl, we need our spinner. So the spinner is sold separately, the 100 Savings Challenge spinner. All right, boom. I think I'm all set up, ready to go. All right, let's put the calculator over here. Or let's do it right here. Boom, right here, right? And then let's pull a card first. All right, so that's going to be 25. Hopefully I don't get the spicies because, you know, that's kind of crazy and scary. This is 25 right here. So we have a Happy Valentine's Day one. And let's do... Oh, let's see how much we're going to do for this one. Let's roll our, let's spin our, all right, 2. So only 2 letters here. I'm going to try to make this video as quick as possible. But you already know, I get to talking. I get distracted. And then we still here. But we here. All right, that's going to be $2. And in here so far, we got some monies. So let's see what we got. Oh, I don't have 5s for buyback. I think I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just get a $5. Oh, wait, I don't got no. Oh, I don't. Okay. Because that's how we doing it there. I got nothing but singles. All right. So there goes that one. I could have sworn I had. Guess not. We about to put it in the pocket. There we go. We in there. All right. It is so hot in my office. It's so hot in Florida, period. And it's dumb hot in my office right now. All right. Boom. So let's do one more card. Right. We got 84. So we did 25. I usually put them like boom on the side like that. So we got 84 now. Let's go to 84 and see what that's about. 81, 82, 83. All right. So we got a roll and save one. So what I'm going to do is roll a D3 for this. So, and we need purple because who you know. Let's do this thin marker, right? And I'm going to put a D3 on the top. Let me do that. Girl. D3. There we go. So let's roll this dice. Move, dice. No, 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 no. We don't got time for that. We don't got time for that today. It's a 2. It's a 2. Right there. It's a 2. We don't got time for that. All right, so that's going to be $2 there. Want to start acting up already. I don't want my battery to go out. I don't want my mic to go out. Because I say, you know what? Let me sit on this table and get this video done. So let's get it done. All right, boom. There goes that. 84. Now we got 18. 18. For real, we just going about to use the cards. We don't got to do math. And again, this is in Missy's Etsy shop. The cards for sale. All right, boom. So we're going to do... Let's see what we get with this one. Let's move this. Hopefully you guys can see that. A 1. So only 1 here. We need orange. Where you at? Right here. Boom. Only $1 going in that one. All right. So we have monies in here already. Oh my goodness. It is hot in this office. Girl, I was complaining about the cold. Now it's hot. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So we got $5 in there. Ooh, it's hot. Let me find out. All right. Boom. There goes that one. Oh no. What was that about? All right. There we go. There we go. And $20 does go a long way in this binder. I just did the 99. Girl, what's a 99? What's a 99? Mira. Right here. A scratcher. So we're just going to do 1 scratcher. Let's just get that done with. And that's going to be a 3. Boom. There we go. A whole 3. Not too bad. Not too bad. Where you see scratches on like one of the regular challenges, they're not bad numbers. I told the girls to keep it low. 1, 2, 3. It's just the one that has the 1 scratcher. The card that has the 1 scratcher. That's a bit of a problem right there. So, but there's only like 3 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. And I'm seeing like, am I gonna finish this binder by the end of the year? What y'all think? What you guys think? I'm going to finish this at the end of the year, or I'm going to keep on going till next year. Let's see. That all depends on me, right? That all depends. Roll a D20 and add it to envelope 20. Girl, that's Missy. Look, she's doing spices over here. Wait a minute. Hold up. Now I'm scared. A 1. Girl, a whole 1. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Because who you know got a 1? A 1. You see that? Uno. So I got to go to 20 and add a 1. That is hilarious. I got so scared. I'm not going to even lie. I got so scared. All right, 20, and we're only adding $1. But there's no dollar spots here, so we're going to do the $2 spot. That's great. Missy tried to get me. Look at her. She tried to get me. My dice said not today and not today. 1, 2, 3, 4. We ain't got money for that. We ain't got money for no D20. Get that out of here. Wow, a whole 1. That was what's up. I was like, since it's a 1, we got to add another $1 in there. I'm just saying. All right, let me go again. Oh no, these got to get shuffled because they have them all. Hold on. Because I remember I had them all like together. So that means they didn't get shuffled properly. 88. Look at this binder. It's not going to close. It's definitely for sure not going to close after this round. 88. 85, 86, 87, 88. All right. Let's roll a D3. And that's going to be $1. Okay. And we need our pink. $1. And this is a new one that we're doing. Alrighty then. If you guys have this binder, how's your progress going? Like, are you doing well? How much money are you adding to it every week? I want to know. 51. 51. 51. Boom, right here. Let's spin the wheel. I just want everything to be in frame. Where out there? All right, let's go. That's going to be a 1. Girl, the ones is winning today. The ones are winning. I'm drawing the money right here. I'm supposed to be drawing this. Woo, it's been a day. It's been a day. I'm not doing no more of those cards. Sorry, Missy. I'm scared. 33. I'm trying to let my money flow. 31, 32, 30, 32, 33. All right, right here. Boom. All about her. There we go. Let's spin our wheel. That is going to be a 1. Girl, a whole 1. That's wild. My ones. All right, we already had $1 in there, so now we got $2 in there. Oh, let's go see if we finish any today. You see this one. This is the one. This one, girl. And there's like 3 of them. I did 1 so far. Oh no, come on, money. You gotta fold it really good to get it in there. Boom, like that. That one, and you see this one right here, and then there's another one. All right, so we did 33, we did 51, and then we got 12 right here. That's going to be 3. So we don't have a $3 spot, but we have a $4 spot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do the $4 spot. Pumpkin patch. Boom. And we already have $2 in there. So I definitely need some 5s to cash condense in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. $6 in here. Line up your money. Boom. Slides right in. All right. Next one is going to be 50. 50. Is that for that? 50 right here. All right. Let's do this. A 2. Okay, it's 2. All right, so 1 spot right here. Boom. I was using the thin marker, but we're going to use the thick one. 1, 2, and we have $1 left. All right, so let's do this $1 right here. Boom. Yeah, we done. All right, we're done with this binder. So that's $3 going in number 50. So in 50, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6. Perfect. All right, so that's it for our 100 savings challenges binder. And let's move along. Boom, 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 boom. All right, boom. There goes that. Now let's get into, I'm going to just push that to the side. We don't need you. We don't need you. We don't need you. We don't need a calculator. And we don't need our spinner. Okay, let's get into our monthly real quick. Let's try to do these real quick. All right, boom. So let's go into March. So it's already the 2nd week of March. So we're going to do number 7 and we're going to do number 9. And then we're going to do this 4 and we're going to do this 2. So I'm not going to scratch today. So let's do 9 plus 7 plus 4 plus 2. So we're going to do $22 in here. All right, all the money, I need you to report to the front. All right, so 5, 10, 15, 20, right? 21, 22. There we go. So this is getting $22. And then we have to do 11 next week and then a scratcher. Try to keep up with it. Try to keep up with it. All right, so girl. Make sure our money's straight. All right, boom. There goes our monthly. Now we're going to do our Christmas binder really quickly. So what we got going, all right, I was supposed to erase this and I didn't. So we're just going to cross like that. Boom. I think I'm going to do $2 in there. Let me move these $5 bills. 1, 2. You can move. We don't need you anymore. And we got our monies here. All right. So $2 going in here. And I have an envelope in the back for that. Where are you? Where are you? Right here. Or your Christmas savings dashboard. And these were the challenges that came in my Christmas mystery box last year. All right, boom. So we did that. Now let's do one of these for $10. And we have until April to do this. So we have time. We still have time. So let's do $10 there, right? So in here, now we have a total of 20, 30, 45. And again, this is all going straight to Christmas. There we go. We did this one. We did this. We did this. Let's scratch this one and see what we get. A whole $5. Because who you know. All right. All right. Boom. $5 in there. That goes in here. Oh, I need 2 quarters. And I'm not going to dig deep in. No, I'm not digging deep. They're in my lockbox. I just bent my spinner. No. So many spinners. All right, so we're going to owe this 2 quarters. 1 and 2. All right, I'll do that when I have to. All right, so we're going to do Christmas here for $5. So each of these are $5. Let me get my thin pink because. All right, there we go. So now in this one, we have a total of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. There we go. All right, let's do this one right here. Ooh, the mic I think is acting weird. Hold up. I gotta keep my eye on it. I think it did blink real quick. 1, 2, 3. Going in there. Don't mess with me, Mike. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I have 13 in here. Right. All right, for this one, we're going to roll a d6. All of you guys got to go. Except you. There we go. All right, so that's going to be 5. Let's go to start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's going to be that present right there. And that's going to be $1. There we go. Let's roll again. That's going to be 3. So we're at the present. 1, 2, 3. That's going to be another $1 there. Let's roll again. That's going to be 3. 1, 2, 3. Another $1. Right? You know what? Let's do one more. 5. 1. Wait. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another $1. Boom. Let's just do that. All right, so in here we have a total of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, $15. There we go. There we go. All right, we're going to color in here. We were at this one right here, right? And we are using a Sharpie for it. I didn't bring my markers out for this one. Boom. So let's do 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's do $4 in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. So now this has a total of $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10. Alrighty then. Boom. Oh, and I did take the scratcher out of here, and I just put it in my scratch and save binder. That's what I did. All right, this gotta, because it's gonna get messed up. Boom. All right, that covers that. Now let's get into our cutout scratchers binder. And I allowed it $15 for this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. $15. There we go. Go to the back and you come to the front. Okay, so we're gonna do this just like I do my other scratch and save binder. See how far the money gets us. And then we will, oh, I have a paper clip right here. Our paper clip right here, we'll put it wherever we left off at. All right, boom. So $15. Just put this like this. All right, and let's start with the bow. All right, I'm just gonna scratch for one of them. And that's going to be a whole $4. Girl. All right, 4. This is my crap on my desk. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going in here. So we have this. Our first $4. Who you know. And these are all available in my shop. All right, so we got this one right here. 1, 2, 3. Let's roll a Z3 real quick and see which one we're going to do. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3. And none of them. That's going to be number 2. So we're going to do the spring one, the one that says spring. And then let's just do, okay, let's 1, 2, 3. This one right here. I should have rolled a 4, but that's fine. All right, let's do $2, and then let's do an icon as well. So that's going to be $3. 1, 2, 3, boom. And I'm going to try to keep this in the number 2 spot. Like that. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? And let's put the money in. All right, boom. We're going to do this one right here. Let's start with this little one here. I just love these little scratchers. A whole 1. All right, cool. So a 1. Not too bad. And this comes in a set of 5. All right. We have 3 here. 1, 2, and 3. So let's roll a D3 and see. That's going to be number 1. This cute one right here. Right? And then let's roll a D3. That's going to be the first one. And that's going to be a 1. Look at that. Our money's flowing. Don't want to run out. Boom. $1. I'm putting 2 in, but $1. And let's try to keep it as number 3. Where are you going? Like, where are you going? Stay right there. I don't know how it's going to stay, but it'll stay. There we go. Boom. All right, we're going to do this one right here. So we finished the glasses. Now we're on to this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me roll a D6. Nope. 3. 1, 2, 3. That's going to be a whole $5. All right. I hope I have $5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have $1 left. Awesome. All right. So $5 going in here. There we go. And then we have $1 left. So let's put that $1. Let's put it in this one right here. And we did do we did the $1 spot here. So let me cross that out. We didn't do that. Let's do the $1 spot in the other card. This one right here. Boom. Right there. Okay, cool. And let's just add that dollar there. And there we go. So this is Cutout Scratcher Binder. Boom, done. Now we're going to get into our Sweet Lovely, right? And we left off, hold up, girl. We left off on this one right here. So that's where we will begin, right in the beginning. All right, boom. So let's get into our Sweet Lovely Scratch and Save binder. So this is a completed binder sold in my shop. And it comes with everything you're about to see. All right, we're going to do 15 for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Boom. $15. I feel like I'm missing something, and I don't know what. We did our 100 savings. Okay, I don't know what it is. I'll figure it out. All right, so we need actually a D12 for this. D12. This is a 9. This is a D8. 6. I know I have a 12. Where is that? I don't know. Oh, right here. Is this 12? Yes. All right, I found my D12. All right, boom. Let's get started. So put that there. Let's open this up. Are we in frame? Can you see the whole binder? Yes. All right. So let's roll it and see which number is going to land on. So that's going to be number 4. So let's go over to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to be this one right here. And let's scratch one, of course. So let's get our D6. 1, the first one. All right, that's going to be $2 going in here. This is the first time I'm actually doing this binder, so I'm super excited. And there's still a couple left in my shop if you guys are interested in this completed scratch off binder. All right, that's going to be $2, 1 and 2. So the way this is going to work is we're going to put the challenge back in here. Girl. Come on. What the hell is going on? All right, there we go. Technical difficulties. And then we're going to put the money in the back. We're going to have to fold the money, and it's just going to go boom back there. That's how we doing that. All right, boom. So let's roll our D12 once again. Number 7. That's going to be this one right here. And then we have 4 scratchers. Let's just do the D6 and see where we at. 5, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to do this one. I don't want the stuff for the scratcher to get in the binder. All right, so that's going to be $3 there. There we go. And it comes with 12 scratchers. 1, 2, 3. And then at the end, there's a catch-all, and it's a color and save one. All right, so that's $3 there. Alrighty then. Put our money in here. Oh, I'm loving this. 2. 1 and 2 right here. And let's do an icon. There's 1 through 6 on the bottom. Let's see which one. That's going to be a 1. Girl. And let's do that in purple. All right. So number 2 is going to get a Zala. A Zala. There we go. All right, let's roll our D12. It's until we run out of money. 5. That's going to be this cuteness right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need a D4 out. Let me get a D4 out. Let me use the one that Missy got. I'm going to leave the D6 out, and let's leave the D4 out. Because a lot of these have 4 scratchers. Let's go. That's going to be 3. 1, 2, 3. Get over there. All right, 1, 2, 3, right here, this one. All right, that's gonna be $4, and it has a little flower underneath it. Sorry for shaking, you guys. Oh, we got 20% left on the phone, guys. Here we go. We almost done. We almost done. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't die on me, please. 4. All right. 7. 7. Oh, back to this one. Okay, because it wants to win today. Let's do this $1 right there. I don't want to use all the scratchers. All right, $1 in this one. Hello. All right, so this one now has $1, 2, 3, $4. All right. Let's roll again. We still have a couple of dollars left. We have $3 up. That's going to be a 2. Right here. And 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got $4 left. Let's roll the D4 and see which scratches. Number 2. Oh, it's a 5, so we need to add $1 to it because we don't do IOUs. All right, boom. So a whole 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this raggedy dollar right here, 5. Boom. Let's put a challenge in. There we go. Let's get our money out. There we go. All right. So in here we have a total of $6 in number 2. And that's that. There we go. So we're done with our sweet, lovely scratch and save. Awesome. Super cute. That was fun. I like that. I like the way that felt. Right? And then we need to get into our regular scratch and save binder. And I think it's 20 for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, now I did forget something. I know what I forgot. So we need to do our March card. And this is available in my shop. This came in the Christmas mystery box. But a lot of you guys did request for if items could get sold individually. So slowly I'll release some of those items. And this was the first one. All right, there we go. So that's $1. And let's just do this one. Oh, okay, $2. $2. Not too bad. All right, so this is getting $3. And these numbers are very low for this. I feel like I'm missing a binder. Like I'm not doing a binder. 1, 2, 3. So $3 in here. And we need a paper clip. And there we go. I don't know why it took us so much money, but we here. Now we gotta do this one right here. This joint right here. Did I do 15 or 20 for these binders? I don't know. If there's money left over, you know what? It'll just go to the next video. All right, let's do... Oh, I'm scared. This one. And let's do this one. Oh, a 1 and a 2. Oh, awesome. Okay, I'll see you. I'll see you. Look at us. So we did 2 because we missed 1 last week. And this one is low as well. 1, 2, 3. $3. Then we get this. You know what? I have to buy paper clips just for the and keep them in there. I think I'm gonna do that. Like buy just a set just for this. And there goes. So January was done. February was done. Now we're doing March. And I know something else that I missed. Now it's all coming back to me. It's all coming back to me. In our monthly, we have our monthly challenge in the back, our 2026. And boom, right here. So we're going to do number 3 and we're going to do number 7. So, I mean, number 5. So 5. Where is my, we're just going to use this one right here. 3. So that's going to be $8 going in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, we were left with $1, so let's just add it to that. Awesome. So in here, we have a total of 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. $46. Yeah. Ooh, and we have this one right here. Girl, you a hot mess. And these are each $1. So there we go. We're going to add that $1 right there. Boom. So let me get that $1 back. Sorry, scratch and save. All right. And that goes back here. All right. So $20 for scratch and save. All right. Boom. Scratch and save binder. We left off on this one right here. There we go. We need a D6 for this. Let's put you to the side in case we need you. So that's going to be a whole 1. So start here. We got this right here. That's going to be $4. All right. Money's 1, 2, 3, 4. So now in here we have a total of 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. $24. Challenge first, then money. Boom. Boom. Let's put this to the side. Okay, next one is going to be our Christmas one. And we have 4 scratches on here. So let's do a D4. That's going to be number 1 right here. Oh, I thought it was 5. I'm like, girl. You kidding me? A whole 5 right now? $3. 1, 2, and 3. All right, so in here, now we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. $7. Boom. And boom. All right, next one is this self-love one. And I do have to put this in my shop. Somebody did request this. And yeah, I'm going to have to put it in the shop. Okay, so let's just roll a D4. That's going to be $2. So we did this spot right here. And this is going to be done in brown. Boom. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now in here we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. $7. All right, and I did add this Christmas word search in here. So let's do it real quick. It's going to be a jolly man in a red suit who delivers gifts to children on Christmas Eve. That's going to be Santa. Right? So that's $2 because I got it right. Right? That's how it works. I forgot my own game. Say $2 for definite, and then when you find the word, boom, boom. So that's $2 so far for that. And this came in my Christmas mystery box. Now we got to find Santa. Here we go. Because your girl don't be knowing how to do this. All right, Santa, Santa, Santa. Come on, my battery cannot die. S, no. S, no. Santa, Santa, where are you? No. Santa, found it. Santa. Boom. That's another $2. So that's $4 there. There we go. First $4 going inside of our Christmas word search. All right, let's go back to the beginning. So let's scratch this one. Let's see what it is. Oh, we messed up. All right, that's a whole 6 there. Let's see how much we have. That was quick. One, two, three, four, five. We need $1. Boom. We're done with this one. 6. So now in here we have a total of a pretty penny. 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. $34. And that is it for our scratch and save binder. We left off on this one right here. So we're going to do this. Boom. And we out of here. No, we're not out of here just yet. I need to do my big old binder, my 100 savings big old binder. And I believe we're up to spot number 24. So let me grab that. And then we done. And then we done. All right, boom. I'm in a real good mood today. Like, real good mood. Because I'm about to have a whole vacation. Not a whole vacation, but a vacation. If you know, you know. All right, boom. Because I don't got to take kids to school. So that means I don't got to wake up so early. Even though they probably going to be up mad early. But we here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So I'm excited about that. And they get to be home with me. So. All right. So that's 24. 23. 24. And then we're going to go to the back. We have the challenge from Budget and Chaos. We're doing the pink one. Saving with cheer. And we're just going to scratch one. I have money here. I have $2 actually only. Because Marty want to put a whole 10 in here. Girl. A whole 10. A whole 10. A whole 10. And this I'm going to save with the numbers because that's going to help the 100 savings. So we got $2 here. Right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Expensive. Expensive. So now in cheer, we have a total of, let me just make sure I got all this money. A lot of money. Right? So that's $10. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. I wonder how much this saves us. It says denominations up to $10. Like, let me find out. It's about to save us like a whole $100 up in here. And then after this money's done, it'll get reallocated to a big old number in the back of the binder. All right, guys. So that's going to be it for today's video. Make sure you check out tomorrow's video. We will be doing regular savings challenge book 1 and 2. I'm going to show you what that is tomorrow. We're going to do our ultimate cube box challenge. And we're also doing our spring bling and our ducky challenge. So make sure you check out that video tomorrow. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video today. The last video I did was colorful dollars. So make sure you check out that video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.